The Thornfield Concert Hall buzzed with anticipation for the annual gala. Marcus Chen, 38, finished polishing the stage fixtures. For 2 years, he had worked as a janitor, a stable job that let him pick up his 6-year-old daughter Emma from school and be home with her in the evenings. It was an honest living, but a world away from the life he had once dreamed of. While cleaning the grand piano, Marcus was approached by James Wellington, the chairman of Thornfield's board. A hint of amusement crept into Wellington's voice as he gestured towards the piano. "You know, Marcus, I've always wondered if any of our staff have hidden musical talents. Do you play?" Before Marcus could answer, Wellington turned to the growing crowd of elegant guests. "Ladies and gentlemen, I've just discovered that our janitor, Marcus, claims to have some piano skills. What do you say we have a little entertainment before the real show begins?" Murmurs of interest spread through the crowd. Marcus felt his stomach tighten as he realized Wellington was treating this as a simple amusement. "Mr. Wellington, I don't think this is appropriate. I'm here to work, not to perform." "Nonsense," Wellington declared, enjoying the fun. "Besides, how often do we get to hear what our cleaning staff can do with a $2 million piano?" The crowd laughed, and several people took out their phones to record what they surely thought would be an amusing spectacle. Marcus looked out at the sea of condescending faces and felt something shift inside him. These people saw him as a curiosity. They had no idea who he really was. "What would you like me to play?" Marcus asked, his voice steady. Wellington smiled. "Surprise us. Play whatever you think will impress this distinguished crowd." Slowly, Marcus walked to the piano bench. He sat down, his hands finding their familiar position over the keys. Then he began to play a Chopin nocturne. The first note rang through the hall with a beauty that instantly transformed the atmosphere from amused anticipation to stunned silence. His fingers moved with the fluid grace of a master, bringing out every nuance of the complex piece. The condescending looks vanished, replaced with genuine astonishment. This wasn't a janitor fumbling through a tune. This was a trained musician. This was his true self, a classically trained concert pianist who had given up his career to provide for his daughter after his wife died 4 years ago. When Marcus finished, the hall was silent for a long moment before erupting into a thunderous standing ovation. Wellington approached the stage, his expression one of profound respect. "Marcus, that was absolutely incredible. Where did you learn to play like that?" Marcus answered quietly. "I graduated from the New England Conservatory. I was building a career as a concert pianist when my wife passed away and I became a single parent. I needed a steady income, so I took this job to provide for my daughter." Murmurs of understanding and empathy went through the crowd. Wellington turned to Marcus. "Marcus, I want to make you an offer. The Thornfield Foundation is prepared to provide a full scholarship that will allow you to return to your music while maintaining financial stability for you and your daughter." Tears welled in Marcus's eyes as he accepted the life-changing offer, ensuring any arrangement would still allow him to be the father Emma needed. 6 months later, Marcus was playing regularly with the city's symphony orchestra and giving solo concerts at Thornfield Hall. Emma attended many of his performances, sitting in the front row with a proud smile. The janitor's uniform had been replaced with a concert tuxedo, but Marcus never forgot the lesson he learned, that true worth isn't determined by job titles, but by the love we show our families and the courage to share our true selves with the world. Wellington kept a picture in his office from that evening, a reminder that the most remarkable people are often hidden in plain sight. And Emma, now 7, tells everyone that her daddy is the best piano player in the world. Not because he plays in fancy concert halls, but because he gave up everything for her, and then found a way to follow his dreams without ever letting her down.